Hey, this is Sam Black with my third match with Abzan Gather in Standard. On the play, don't have any black mana, but I think I'm going to keep this anyway. I can gather to set things up. I have a lot of draws at black mana. I can potentially find a Satyr Wayfinder. I have Tragic Arrogance to get back in it. So I think there's enough going on. This is a keepable hand. Gather might hit a Den Protector and a black land. Would be another way to find black if I have to work for it. That's not exactly what I want to see with this kind of hand. I guess I'm going to play this. No hurry to gather. Let's get a plains out of my deck to increase my odds with gather, and then just cast it. Get a Rhino and put 4 lands in the graveyard. And cast Tassiger. Alright, now I have something going on. Just attack with Tassiger. Downfall, but after letting me activate it once. Which I think is better than getting a Rhino into play for sure. But it's actually close. Alright, I'm happy to resolve Rhino and start attacking, get some pressure on my opponent to use the vault. I'm interested in Den Protector for sure. Downfall Rhino, so let's gather. And play the Courser. Silence the Courser, that's fine. I'll lead off with a gather. And now I have spell mastery, but I didn't hit any spells. Or at least not ones that I could take. Play Rhino. All right. Rhino down. Now a treasure cruise. All right. Oh, more rhinos. Vault away the rhino now. Weird. Sure. It's a threat. Alright, well, there's my Hornet Queen. I'm gonna flip this because I don't want to use the downfall to tap out, letting my opponent kill him more while I'm tapped out. And I think I'll just return Tassiger. Now let's downfall this. Attack. I don't want to play Tasker or Den Protector because I only have 4 mana, and both of them need 5 mana to get value when I play them. And I believe I'm all about value in this spot. Languish my Den Protector, I accept. I still haven't seen a counterspell from my opponent, which is odd. Let's play Tassiger. Let's see, I don't want Murderous Cut. And I don't think I want Downfall. And I definitely don't want a lot of gathers. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to figure out if there's any reason to or not to activate this now. I guess I should activate it now because I would cast Gather the Pack now, and I'm reasonably likely to be getting Gather the Pack. There's Death Mist. Gives me the Death Mist, sure. I'm not sure how much I should worry about decking myself. I think not a ton because I'm digging to Soul of Innistrad. And I'm willing to spend a Raptor. Try to eat this Perilous Vault. Another Treasure Cruise. Cruise certainly isn't as scary as digging this spot. Alright. Wonder whether this is going to be Raptor, Den Protector, or Soul. Siege Rhino. Did my opponent even take anything? No, that was a name something that doesn't make any sense, and then misclick and not take any of them, I think. Well, this is foolish. I wonder if my opponent has an Ugin. Exiling all my downfalls might not have been the best choice in my Den Protector deck. There's Ugin. But now I can soul back my rhinos and just try to win the game with triggers. Trying to figure out if I actually want to take a turn off to do that. I don't have enough mana to Den Protector and then protect it from Ugin with Abzan Charm. So, yeah, I think this is the turn where I'm going to Soul of Innistrad. I don't have enough mana to use it and play things. No, I can play the Satyr Wayfinder. Not terribly profitably. Might have been actively harmful. I bet I can just plus Ugin to kill this. And probably pay 3 life to have these things back in my deck. Yep. That's not good. I have so few cards that I think I actually have to Tragic Arrogance to kill the Elspeth rather than Tragic Arrogance to kill the Ugin if I'm using Tragic Arrogance that way. 1, 2, 3. Really wish I hadn't exiled those downfalls. Okay, well, third Rhino is good, but I really can't get Ashout again, so feels so weird. Playing Den Protector just gets it killed by Ugin. I'd rather take 3. Doesn't find anything, but there's an Urborg. Do I have time for Elspeth? I can Elspeth minus and play Den Protector. I think it's better to Siege Rhino while Ugin's on 4. guess I play this face down. Very few cards left, but might be able to win in time. But my opponent does have quite a few turns of sweepers. Well, I guess Ugin's not actually a sweeper here because of the morph. And Perilous Vault kills the Ugin. So my opponent does need more than is just in play here. Exile the Rhino. Play another Ugin. Plus it to kill the morph. I drew my 9th land, which is actually important. Cast this face down. And cast this face down. I don't have any rhinos in my graveyard. Languish. Can't save my guys with Abzan Charm, so I have to flip this and return Den Protector. Or Tassiger? I think Den Protector's better. And now Ugin's going to ultimate and I can't do anything about it. Pretty sure I can't win against the Ugin ultimate. I guess those demonic pacts can't be lethal before I attack myself. But it's good to know that they exist. Alright, so my opponent actually appears to just not be playing counterspells. At least not in the main deck. Okay, so I guess I want Garrick. And I definitely want Thoughtseize. And I guess I want Unravel against Pact and Vault. I probably want Death Mist. Elspeth's fine. don't want Murderous Cut or Ultimate Price. I do like Downfall. I don't like Tragic Arrogance. I don't like Hornet Queen. I don't like Soul of Theros. Abzan Charm is not very good, but I think it's fine. Whip doesn't seem great. This looks close to right. No green. Can scry to it, but I don't think this is a good hand. Sidisi's pretty bad. This is probably better. And we're both on 6. We love her, I know. Not playing the Heath because I'd rather have more lands in my deck for this thing. Increase the chance of hitting. But it's close because I also want to hit non-lands. Sometimes I would want to thin before playing Wayfinder, but in this case I felt like a land was important enough to increase my odds of hitting one. Let's get rid of Ashiok. Solmgar's Command is interesting. So now my opponent has 2 removal spells, Solmgar's Command, and Treasure Cruise. If I cast Rhino, it lets my opponent downfall. My opponent otherwise can't spend mana usefully this turn. My opponent has more things to spend mana on than I do, so I think I just pass. I don't care if my opponent uses a downfall on this. It's really close. I'm just overloading with rhinos versus taking away the treasure cruise. I'm going to take the treasure cruise away. Wow, a counterspell. Alright. I still think I want the treasure cruise. Knowing about Disdainful Stroke, I'm pretty obligated to Rhino while my opponent doesn't have mana to cast it. And I might as well Wayfinder. Hit Soul of Innistrad. No land, but didn't really need land, and I did hit another Den Protector. Tasker seems great. Soul back 2 Den Protectors and a Siege Rhino. And I guess I don't need to play any of this other stuff. Opponent's basically forced to find a sweeper. mana to 10 Protector and flip it and cast Rhino, so my opponent needs to have at least 2 mana to Disdainful Stroke. I guess the Demonic Pact can function as life gain here, but then it's not digging for an answer. Yeah, hit that, and now Languish kills all my guys. Alright. While my opponent is tapped out, let's resolve Tasigur. Let's get rid of all the stuff that decks me. Wayfinder, 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 Gather. I can get rid of a Second Thoughtseize. And let's just activate this now. I'm holding 3 Den Protectors, and I have Tasigur. I can't imagine that it would be terribly bad to cast one of them. So now my opponent is facing a lethal attack again instead of not. And Ugin has to minus to kill Tasigur and then dies to the morph, in addition to the fact that I have Hero's Downfall that my opponent gave me to answer it. And Languish only kills one of my threats. Things aren't great for my opponent. What was that? Oh, the Silumgar's command. Sure. And now my opponent can cast Disdainful Stroke, so let's just morph some guys. Play around that. I'm gonna have to discard a couple cards here. So now my opponent has to answer these and also the Demonic Pact. And can't. And now my opponent has 4 minutes for the last game. I think I felt pretty good about my sideboard configuration. Elspeth or Soul Theros would be fine, but nothing special. I guess Sidisi is the most questionable. It's pretty bad when you don't have a board. Let's cut Sidisi for Dramoka. Dramoka splits against Crux of Fate and doesn't die to Languish and can't be countered. I think I just need lands. And Gather is pretty indirect about finding lands. I can gather into Wayfinder, but I already have a couple of gathers to dig for Wayfinder. Yeah, I think I just gather here. Thoughtseize later. Rhino in hand, Raptor in the graveyard. And my other gather's on for what it's worth. No. I really need land. But I'm going to Thoughtseize here, because Gather would just make me discard. Let's see. The options are Anticipate, Cruise, and Infinite Obliteration. Infinite Obliteration would take my Siege Rhinos, probably. That's what my opponent named in the past when it didn't seem right. And I actually happen to have two of them in my hand, and my opponent saw me put one of them there, so it would definitely get my Rhinos. So this is 2 Rhinos. These let my opponent play a game. I'm not really the aggressor. I just need my opponent to stumble long enough to time out, basically. It's not clear that I need these Rhinos for anything. I think I should take Anticipate or Cruise. I think I'm just going to go for... the greedy Anticipate? No, I'm just going to take Cruise. Which is weird because it's fighting the long game, and I just chose not to do that with the Rhinos, but glad I took it if my opponent's trying to land. These Rhinos just don't seem that important. Especially since I can't cast them. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now I'll gather. Don't really know why you'd anticipate before seeing what I'm taking, but I get both of these. These go to my graveyard. And now I have to discard a card, and I'll discard a Rhino, since I'm likely to lose it to Obliteration anyway. So smart. My opponent just forgot to use Ashiok. Just downfall Ashiok. And cast Hassiger. Let's see, I don't want Gather anymore. Obscure lands. don't know that my opponent really knows what's going on. I'll play land from my hand and play Elspeth and minus it to kill the Rhino. Play this to gain life. Plus this. Attack here. Kill Elspeth and bounce Demonic Pact. Okay. Not sure why that happened after I activated Elspeth. Let's see, what do I need? I guess just Tassiger. I should have done this before my Courser died. That was really stupid. And now I shouldn't have done it, because now I'm just in range for Demonic Pact. That was horrendous. I think I just killed myself. Of course. Yep, so that was awful. Lost a game I almost certainly should have won. But I am dead.